And what is happening YouTube? It's the Christian Gamer Dad back again with another video. And today we got to talk about 5 things to know before getting started in Final Fantasy 14. Now this is from the perspective of somebody who just really started playing the game consistently. And I feel that these 5 things will help you to sort of get yourself prepared for what is to come. Now I'm currently sitting at about level 71 with my dancer. So I'm almost at cap, almost at 80 cap, and I'm at Stormblood. So I've got a lot to learn, but still, I think these 5 things will help you out. So here we go. Number 1, the grind is real. Now, if you're coming from other games like your Destiny, your Division, your Call of Duties, there's an aspect of grind that you're used to. But MMOs typically are very grindy, meaning that you need to work and play, several hours, sometimes hundreds of hours, to really maximize your gear and really, start to get some cool stuff. Now, Final Fantasy does a good job of giving you things as you level, which is good. It's a good carrot for anyone, but just understand that it's not just going to come right away. You really have to put in the time. But it's fun. It's fun. And, but just expect that you're not just going to, go and have it that easy. You're going to have to put some work in. Number 2, the story is important. All right? The story is very important. I think that not just in Final Fantasy, but in a lot of MMOs, the story really connects you with the characters, and especially in Final Fantasy, it connects you, with the whole world, and it sort of puts you on a path where you want to know what happens next. Okay, you want to know what happens to your favorite characters, to your allies, to your enemies. What twists are around the corner? And look at it. We're in the city of Kugane, one of the most beautiful cities that I've ever seen in a game. Very beautiful, very beautiful, and that's one of the aspects of MMOs that I really like. It's like a contained world, really. But yeah, the story is important, especially in Final Fantasy. Take your time to know what's going on. Don't just press that skip button on the cutscene. Figure out what's going on. It's important, especially in Final Fantasy. You'll find yourself a lot more pleased with your experience. You'll have a better experience if you kind of know what's going on. So story is very important, and also enjoy the music. That's the number one. That's a big thing as well. Also, your role is important. Now, I'm coming from a game like Destiny where you know you can really do anything. A Titan's a Titan, a Warlock's a Warlock, but they can sort of play different roles. But in this game, you really are asked to play your role well. It adopts the sort of traditional healer, tank, and DPS. And while it does have subcategories, but you really have to know what you're doing in each role. Okay, if you're a bad tank, it's gonna show. It's hard. It's hard to recover from a bad tank or a bad healer, or somebody who's just not putting out any real good DPS. So you have to get really start to understand that your role matters. You can't just go into a dungeon and start mashing buttons. You really have to understand what your role is and how to perform your role well. Okay, and practice too. It's one of those things that kind of caught me off guard. I'm just used to jumping in a game and just playing, but now I actually have to think about my rotation, my specific job in that fight, supporting my teammates, making sure that if I have any sort of buffs, like if I'm my dancer, and I'm putting make sure my buffs are on, make sure I time it, with my partner, so that you get maximum amount of DPS. So I think that's important as well. Number 4, you need to make friends. Okay, this is not a solo experience. Why play a massively multiplayer online role-playing game by yourself? Okay, look, I got a free company that I joined, and nice people, nice people. Whenever you sign in, somebody says hi. Okay, I don't know these people from a hole in the wall, but they seem pretty nice. And this game, above any other game, I think, really, they're very accommodating to new players. Okay, that's one of the things that kind of just blew me out the water, is that they didn't mind that you're new. They know. In fact, look at, there's a leaf right on top of my name. Okay, and that signifies that that's a new player. So if you go into a dungeon, it'll tell you, hey, this person hasn't done this before. So people understand. If you're a new tank, they'll know. And there's plenty of people that will help you. All right. So it's not a solo experience. Make friends. There's a lot of great free company. The free company is basically, it's like your guild or a clan in Final Fantasy. But whatever it is in your particular game, it's very important as well. So if you look at your experience, it's gonna be so much better when you play with other people. All right. Number 5, and this is not in any particular order, of course. Number 5, leveling. Okay, leveling is important. One of the things that really streamlined my leveling was joining a server or a world that had a road to 70 buff. Now, if I scroll my cursor over here, it said experience earned while below level 70 is dramatically, it's ridiculous. So being able to level real quickly means that you're that much closer to your goal of getting to cap. And you're over leveled when it comes to MSQ or main story quest. So say for example your main story quest is on level 20, but you're like a level 30. So all of a sudden now the enemies don't hit as hard. Okay, so it makes it a lot easier. Plus you're able to level up a lot more jobs as well. Like for example, I go to my character screen. Look, this is my red mage. Okay, but I also have under classes and jobs, these are all the ones I've unlocked. Gunbreaker, who unlocks at 60, and in fact there's other jobs that unlock at a certain levels too. Summoner, I got all up to 50, Black Mage 45, Dancer, Bard are my highest, and Scholar, and I don't play much healer, just mainly, as you can see, DPS. But I did like Samurai though. But anyways, I hope these 5 tips have really helped you to sort of understand what you're getting yourself into. It's a wonderful world. I wouldn't steer you wrong, okay, YouTube. I would not steer you wrong. So what I would suggest, take advantage of the free trial. I'm not sponsored by Square Enix, cough cough, right? But it's an unbelievable deal. You get to experience over 100 hours of content. Okay, you can level up to level 60, right? All your characters, all of your jobs to level 60, the ones that are available. Okay, so take advantage of it. So anyways, if you like this video, share this video, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace out.